Und weiter geht's mit The Legend of Heroes. Aber erst in die Richtung erkunden,
No hostile targets found.
die sie mich nicht lassen wollten. Ich bin immer noch Quadrat, um anzugreifen, anstatt X.
That looks like a nice chest.
Schön. Ein de facto Elixier.
Commencing battle.
Next!
Charge attack available.
Now, let's finish the job!
Battle finished. Now processing data.
That looks like a nice chest.
Looks like the gang's all here. Now, let's finish the job!
Schein. Abstand.
We're not done yet. There.
Suggesting magic attacks.
Noch hier noch.
Well then, away we go!
Einmal Hit 1. Treffsicherheit plus 25% und 2% Crit. Nee, Dreieck. Quadrat.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Das Menü muss ich mich noch gewöhnen.
New shard skill added.
Die Menüführung ist ein bisschen gewöhnungsbedürftig im ersten Moment. Bestimmte Knöpfe im Menü machen. Öffnen bestimmte Fenster, anstatt einfach einen Dropdown zu haben, wo du dann auswählst. Eine Liste. Schalter.
Whoops. Dead end. Let's turn back.
Hold your horses, girl. We should look around a little more.
A hidden entrance?
Huh, guy's nothing if not thorough. His hideout should be dead ahead. Bet we can rest there.
Das heißt wahrscheinlich Bosskampf oder dergleichen.
Just what I needed. Just what I needed. Oh, wow.
Can't get much more Middle Ages than this. Gargoyles, huh? Maybe Giacomo had a better eye for hideouts than I thought. Look at that. It's the spitting image of that picture you showed me.
It really is. It perfectly matches the sketches in my great-grandfather's diaries. I finally found it.
I'm happy for you. So it really does look like an orbment. But what? Get back!
Hey, Gargoyle.
It went inside the statue.
Well, that's not good.
Yep. Zwei Gargoyle.
Are they resonating?
Van?
We're gonna have to take care of these guys before we can make with your memento. But I know that's not enough to stop you at this point, right? Time to bust out your crafts, SCLMs, the works. Because here's where the real show begins.
Right!
Activating shards.
So, mit wie viel HP haben wir es denn zu tun?
Time to put this to use.
fan can now use the S-Craft Vandalize Ray. Press R2 in the directional button to trigger an S-Craft. This immediate activates an S-Craft regardless of promo.
Use displaying enemy stats.
1800 pro
Keep it up!
Gockel.
It's working!
Wacht gegen Wasser, Erde und Zeit.
Attack their weakness with an arc.
Hit both.
Certain
Cypher
arts will work
activate.
better.
Or not. Oder auch nicht, wenn er meint, er muss sich bewegen.
Pull out all the stops.
Initializing drive.
Eat this.
Nein! Aber auf euch alle wegbewegen.
All you on, yes. My move now.
Use a sharp
This'll
to get
hurt.
the upper hand.
Keep it up! It's working!
Und schmeiß mal Münzen.
Give them your all.
Think fast. Take this.
Oh Gott, garantierter Crit.
I won't lose!
Zum Glück nutzt er ihn nicht.
Initializing drive.
Here goes.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Attack their weakness with an arc. Good luck. Full boost. Go
This'll
all out.
hurt.
Activate
Brace
skill.
yourself. Vandalize. Raid.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Real S-Craft increases the max boost gauge by 1. Base value 3, max value 9.
I won't lose!
Okay, einfach mal eine Standeswerte erhöhen. Sehr freundlich.
Pull out all the
Wenn
stops.
ich das für S, wenn ich das für Special-Angriffe brauche, muss ich
Certain
das
arts will be
einsetzen.
more effective.
Activating drive! There! They're down!
A chance.
Full boost.
Leistungspunkt
Go all
Heilung.
out. Certain arts will work better.
This'll hurt.
Nehmen wir noch ein Special.
Brace yourself. Vandalize. Raid.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Gut, den noch schon mal beseitigt. Hier noch der zweite. Strahlung ran ist hier ein Nee,
Certain arts will be
dann
more
machen wir das
effective.
so. Boost deine Stats.
Here goes.
Full boost. Go all out. Certain arts will work better. Give them your all.
Haut auf.
They're
There we
down.
go.
All you on, yes.
Und noch Haut auf.
Sucker.
Und Sieg. Sehr schön.
The mages of the Middle Ages left behind some damn tough guardians for us. It bugs me why they'd pick now of all times to start moving. Well, whatever. You really stepped up. Takes a brave soul to fight like that against the unexpected.
You mean it? Thank you. I'm very fortunate I had you to show me the ropes.
Let me be the one to pick it up.
That's a good idea.
Looks safe enough to me. Well, here's what you came here for. Did it just react with her like a combat orbment?
I finally hold a Genesis in my hands. There's still more to find, but... I did it, Mom. Grandmother.
Say, Agnes, this great-grandfather of yours wouldn't happen to be... There you are.
Well, well, impressive footwork.
No.
Was waiting on the duo from Almada to make their grand entrance.
I see our reputation precedes us.
You must be Van Arkride, the Spriggan.
And my reputation precedes me. Look, I'm not opposed to picking up some work from you types most of the time, just as long as you don't cross the line, which you just did by firing at us.
That's too bad. We were only aiming for your limbs.
We have no intention of killing the girl. Not since she seems to be connected to that device. You, however, don't have that same privilege.
You're real pros, huh? So much it makes me sick. But it also makes my job a lot easier. Don't move.
A practitioner of the Gekka school, I assume.
Even if that weapon marks you as more of a military close combat type.
Good eye, but sorry. I'm not with the Gekka school. Anyway, you don't look like you know all that much about the device itself, but you're still gonna tell us everything you do know, and why you're after it.
Van. I'm certainly curious, too. What does a criminal organization even want this for?
Beats me. We're just following orders.
And an order's an order. Even if it costs us our lives!
What?
Shit! You good?
I'm fine. I'm more worried about you.
Fast-acting enhancement drugs, huh? Didn't think you guys had gone that low. Ever heard the stories about foreign mafias getting destroyed by that stuff?
I'll thank you not to compare us to small fry like Crossbell's Rafach.
We stand head and shoulders above them. And now we're gonna stand head, shoulders, and feet above you!
Where'd that spunk from earlier go?
We're gonna enjoy this!
No. Van!
Got that out of your system?
You're done, Spriggan!
Don't you dare!
The hell? Fine then! You can die too!
Could do a shard shield. No time. Damn it! Don't die over a piece of shit like me!
What?
What's going on?
There's a light coming from my great-grandfather's...
Oh boy, you sure are in a sorry mess.
What? How is this?
The hollow from your Zypha.
Well, Van, the choice is yours. Will you bear the nightmare or not?
What are you...
Since when can hollows appear like this? World's full of mysteries. Are you asking me that question of your own free will?
Huh? Of course I am. Just so we're clear, I could not care less how much trouble you're in. I'm just here to know one thing. Will you bear the nightmare or not?
Van,
Man, today's just one thing after another, huh? My life's been a living nightmare for more than a decade now. So what's a little more fire when you're already in the depths? All right, let's do it!
Okay, doing it then! Shard swell! The Grendel's all yours!
Ugh! What the?
Nice.
What is this feeling?
Well, I'd take fighting this thing over our bosses any day of the week.
You're damn right. We're taking you down in the name of Almada!
Here goes!
Someone needs to relax.
You're dead meat.
Granddad. The Grendel can act multiple turns in a row. Select what act you want to take from the list and perform some heavy hitting moves. Only one turn will pass if you select defend. Mare will always act as support during Grendel battles. The Grendel's techniques can be divided into the following types. Basic attacks, rapid onslaught, heavy spike. Standard attacks can be used repeatedly. Grab, magic grab, and ass grab.
Give up!
Here come! Eat this!
Time for some payback!
S-Boost attack usage count. Activate an S-Boost to increase how many turns the Grendel can perform in a row.
Dan, activate roll boost! Don't hold back, Dan!
You ready for me?
Plus a heavy spike.
Cypher activate!
Defense.
Don't hold back, Dan!
Oder
Do something
I'll
already.
hold the hand.
Eat this!
Time for some payback! Full boost! Don't hold big this!
What the?
einer von zweien. Der zweite von.
Time for some payback!
Eat this!
Nochmal Heavy Spikes. Du sollst dich nicht heilen. Du sollst einfach nur ohnmächtig umfallen.
Full boost! Don't hold back, Dan! I'll hold the hand.
Eat this! Eat this!
Time for some payback! Full boost! Don't hold back, Dan! Take
Eat
this!
this!
Schön gestunt. Ja,
Eat
noch mal.
this! Eat this!
Impossible!
Und fertig.
This is unbelievable! What is he? Ugh.
Van! Are you all right? How do you feel?
I'm fine. Tired as all hell, but I don't feel any pain. Can't believe I just took down a pair of drugged-up mafiosos like they were snot-nosed kids. What a monster.
What was that? You saw Mare too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
Figures. All she spits out is what she's programmed. She's got no sentience. The tech hasn't come far enough to give her any.
But... was it the Genesis, then?
Can't imagine it was a fluke. So that thing's called a Genesis?
Yes, or that's what my great-grandfather called it in his diaries. It's supposed to be one of 8, called collectively the Oct Geneses.
You saying there's 8 of these? I'm gonna guess it was behind everything that happened here. Behind Mare showing up, behind me turning into that weird monster, behind spirits popping up down here too.
Then we're of the same mind. The diaries described them as for experimental observation, and nothing more.
Of course they elected to omit the finer details. You know, when I accepted this job, I didn't think it'd be from a relative of the one and only Professor Epstein.
Huh?
Dead on, huh? That thing was made half a century ago, around the time of the Orbital Revolution. It's easy to tell by looking at it just how much precision and skill went into making it. Then you got that it's an orbment capable of doing artifact-level stuff. Even Epstein's 3 disciples couldn't have made something so advanced back then. Knock them out of the running, and you're left with the father of modern tech, Claude Epstein.
I'm sorry for hiding it from you. I'll tell you everything there is to say. It all started when...
Not now. Put it away, quick.
Van, are you all right?
Oh. I see. We were a few minutes too late.
Those 2 are...
They're from Amada. We finally caught them.
Get lost! This is our territory!
Who do you think you're talking to? This isn't a job for civilians.
Just what happened here? I can see that you fought them, but beyond that...
We fought, yeah. With how pumped full of drugs they were, it was a miracle we could make it out with our skin intact.
Uh-oh.
As curious as I am about how you emerged victorious, I trust you were able to help your client?
No comment. That's between me and her. Now, I know I owe both sides here a debt, but consider them paid. They might be at the bottom of the chain, but they're still in Almada. You can have one each.
Excuse me.
Who gave you the authority to...
I suppose we do owe him for neutralizing them.
Very well. We shall take them in between us.
Maybe if you're lucky enough, they'll even talk. Now come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, sure. But let me help you walk.
I'm good.
This is clearly only the beginning of something much greater. Sharpen your skills while you can, Van.
Will do, Renee.
Kincaid.
I can't let him keep living like this. Why must you insist on shouldering all of the burden yourself?
Damn. Guess I'm going without dinner. You even good to be out this late? I thought students had a curfew.
That's kind of you to think of me, but I received permission to be out this late beforehand. Never mind my curfew. Won't you let me see to your arm? Do you have a first aid kit in the office?
I do, but...
It looks like it started healing on its own.
I know it wasn't that bad in the first place, but it's still healing way too fast for it to be normal. Wonder if I got that orbment or turning into a monster to thank for this.
This all began with those diaries. They were passed down from my great-grandfather to my grandmother, and then down to my mother until her death 4 years ago. As you guessed, my great-grandfather is the famous Professor Epstein. It was known at the time that he had an adopted daughter, but she went missing very suddenly after he passed away. By the sound of it, something compelled her to shy away from the public eye. I don't know what that something was. It wasn't written in the letter she left me. Then after my mother died, my father began to lose himself in his work, and now all alone, I became more and more captivated by the many diaries that were left behind. They weren't filled with complex formulae or specialist knowledge or things like that. Instead, they were about who he was as a person, what he was like, what his philosophies were, what he valued most in life. He wrote about the little things that colored his days, his bonds with his loved ones, his time spent with his disciples. I could see through every word written that he was a kind, warm-hearted man with a good sense of humor. A man I could respect a great deal. I was so happy to have his writings so I could peer into his world, just like my mother and grandmother before me. And before I knew it, those diaries became my most treasured possessions. However, at the end of his final entry, on the very last page, I found a shocking message. It said, "Recover the Oct Genesis before the year 120X, else all we know will come to an end."
Pretty ominous thing to write down.
It could have been a delusion that came to him in the winter of his years, but I began to feel that it was why his diaries had been passed down to me. And as the days wore on, my desire to do something to avert the end he foretold grew stronger and stronger. But I knew I couldn't go public with any of it. Not with my grandmother's disappearance. That led me to enroll at Armus Academy, where I met a very dependable upperclassman. Her advice took me to the Orbalnet, and that led me to you. I just never thought when I started all of this that these would be the consequences. That someone would die. That you would be put in so much danger.
Well, you managed to get one of them. Even if there are still 7 more out there, you could always call it quits here.
I can't. Not when they're what connect me to my family. Not when I now know they really exist. And not after seeing that final entry. I can't look away from all of that. Here. This 50,000 Mira is everything I was able to gather for this. Please, accept it as compensation for all the help you've given me.
I thought I told you my rate.
Well, you did, but I don't feel that it accounted for that injury you sustained because of me. I intend to find the remaining 7 on my own. I don't want anyone else to get hurt because of my problems. Oh, but I'll be very careful about it. Promise. Huh?
My rate's 1,000 Mira an hour, excluding other necessary expenses. I'll bump it up a little because of the danger involved, but you rolled up your sleeves more than your average client. You put yourself in danger to help me. Any more than 10,000 would be ripping you off. This is how the world of work is. Good thing you're still in school, because you got a lot to learn.
Maybe, but still. I'm sorry. I just feel you've taken on a lot more than you bargained for from start to finish.
To be honest, that whole turning into a monster thing's got my interest piqued. So it wouldn't feel right to ask you for even more Mira with how we're gonna keep this thing going.
What are you...
Unless you decide to give up altogether, I'll pitch in however I can from here on out. In exchange, you can share any info you got on the Genesis, or anything those diaries say. How's that sound?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you telling me that even though you know it might be dangerous, you're going to help me search for the other 7 without taking additional compensation?
Hey, info's good compensation. I ain't taking a single mirror, though. I'm gonna need you to get more used to real combat, too. For your own safety. Can't have you leaving yourself wide open and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna drill it into you until you're up to snuff.
I don't know. This doesn't sound like a fair trade at all. I'm the only one benefiting here. Well, if you insist, Van, then thank you very much. Having your support means a lot to me.
Yeah, well, I'll be counting on you, too. All right, now that today's done and dusted, time for my hard-earned reward. I've been waiting for my Andalusia fig and honey tart all day. I was gonna scarf it down all by myself, but you pulled your weight today, so let's go half-half.
Thank you. Oh, but I still want to say... It really does bother me just how much I benefit from this arrangement compared to you. I was thinking of a way to even it out and thought, you know, how about I work here part-time?
You want a what?
You seem to be so busy that I can't imagine how you find the time to clean up around here. I'm also good at secretarial work too, so I'm sure I'd be a big help with sorting paperwork and whatever else you need. Just a standard wage is fine. Or even no wage. Unpaid is totally fine.
I can't do that. Haven't you ever heard of labor laws? And forget that. This whole idea is crazy. How did me hiring you even get into your head?
Well, it's because you won't accept any Mira from me. I understand you have your own way of doing things, but I have my own pride to satisfy, you know. You'll just have to compromise. Now, let me just cut this tart into 2 so we can dig in and enjoy. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get the bigger portion. And where do you keep your coffee beans? Oh, there they are.
Wait, how did you find them so... Who said you could make yourself at home this fast?
Ja, nie gedacht, dass Sega Genesis die Welt mal bedrohen würde. Aber davon 8 zu finden sollte doch nicht so schwer sein heutzutage, oder? Oh, jetzt sind erstaunlicherweise leise. Der Musik fast komplett rum. Und das sollte nichts mit meiner Soundeffekt-Einstellung zu tun haben. Main for SPG. Her great grandfather's orbment completed. Received 10,000 Mira.
Gotta keep this up. That's pretty good, I guess.
Naja, versteckte Quest irgendwo. Aber danach suche ich nicht. Da muss ich mit jedem reden. Viel zu viel Aufwand.
I'm Anya's Claudel. I still have a lot to learn, but I promise I'll do whatever I can to keep up.
Nach wie viele Stunden? Wie viele Stunden habe ich jetzt gespeichert? Ach, 2. Da geht ja noch. Ich tendiere gelegentlich viel länger nicht zu speichern.
This here will be the turning point. All units, assume the dual Lancer formation. Yeah! We won't be defeated! Shine! Falcons of the Sun! Sir!
Not yet!
Too easy. I've got you.
Oh, flames! Become one with me!
Well, look at that. Guess we lost this one. Huh.
Regimental Commander of the Eisen Shield, Garant Rieger. We are open to accepting your offer for a ceasefire. How does a 7-3 split sound? Vice Chief of the Warriors of Kruger, Hassan Al-Fayyad. We will accept no less than 6-4. Fail to accept, and the fighting continues. Very well. 6-4 to us it is. Glory to the Kruger! Glory to Arusha! Yeah!
That works, I guess. I figured more it was gonna end in a draw. Your counterattack was really good. Just lacking that bit of oomph at the end. If you'd seen my attempt to throw you off balance coming, you'd have had a slew of more strategic options to work with.
You're right. Thanks, Ida.
Think nothing of it. You've got a lot of potential. You just need more practice and to up your stamina. With enough of both, you'll be right on the heels of my other little sister from back in the day in no time.
Do you mean Sylphide? I'd still like to know more about her. Hey!
I can't help it. I see this hair and I just get the urge to ruffle it. Well, next time we meet off the battlefield, I'll tell you about my old corps. Zephyr's got a whole lot of stories in it to tell.
Awesome! Better make that a promise.
Schöne viele Cutscenes, wo ich die Fresse halten kann. Chapter 1. The Young Clay Parts. The film festival cancelled in response to terrorist threat. Minor conflict at the southern base of the Ishko Mountains concludes. Major capital firm expands into Langport's new district.
Damn. I just wanted to see if there was anything interesting going on. But all I get is doom and gloom.
Und fast alle Nachrichten müssen Doom und Gloom sein. Fröhliche Nachrichten sind langweilig.
Still, the info here's put together real nice and organized. Even if the design's got the admin's tastes all over it.
Genesis, T-Corpman, Lord Epstein. Holo System, Curious Phenomena. Almada, Grendel. Search keywords return very few results. Try using different.
Should have known. Haven't heard a thing about Almada in a while now. They must have pulled out of Edith for the time being. As for Genesis and the Grendel, still coming up empty. Are they being actively deleted? Is this all part of some big cover-up?
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
She's the same as usual, too. Should I call on Marduk? Nah, that'd probably just cause even more headaches for me. Well, it's almost time for my regular checkup, so I may as well put a pin in it. Why do I feel like I'm gonna get an earful this time? Wanna not bang my door in, Humes?
Whoa, you're up already? That's crazy! Good morning, man. You better be earning an honest living up here. No bringing shame to the goddess or your landlords.
No prizes for guessing who you learned all that from. How about taking after your mother instead? Wouldn't it be nice to become a charming, pretty lady just like her one day?
Yeah, I want to be just like Mommy. Oh, but Agnes is really pretty too.
Come on in. Don't be shy.
Well, if you say so. You said not to come in my uniform, so I wore this. How do I look?
It'll work, I guess. Kinda too dressy for casual walking around town, but then again, going the plain route with you would just make you stick out like a sore thumb. Still beats the uniform either way.
That's good.
You're being mean, Van. She looks really pretty, so you should tell her she looks really pretty.
Stimme zu.
Come on, let's ditch this big loser and eat some breakfast. We're serving bacon quiche with pumpkin soup today.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Lead the way.
Well, damn. Those two sure hit it off quick.
Ein Frühstück holen. Alright, this is now your first official day on the job. First thing's gonna be going over how this all works. I could use a formal primer, so yes, please do. Now, unless a major job comes in, I just go around the city helping people out with little problems. As for how I take them on, well, you'll see. It's not the usual route, but it gets the job done and us paid. The plan today is gonna involve you touring around with me so you can get a visual on all of the above. Was that why you were concerned about me standing out too much in my uniform? Yeah. Oh, and one more thing. I pretty much told you this when we first met. But not all the jobs I take are above board. Some of them are from crooks, some are damn near illegal. I don't take on anything and everything, of course. I do turn jobs down sometimes. But what I'm comfortable doing and what an average student is comfortable doing are gonna be very different. So one more time, you sure you want to work with me? Yes. I know the world isn't always such a pretty place. That awareness may not be through personal experience, but I'd say that even for a 16-year-old girl, I know a lot more than the average student about both sides of the coin. How old are you, by the way? Where'd that come from? 24. Really? I thought you were a little younger than that. So it makes sense with how much life experience you seem to have. Your clothes, room, and hobbies seem to be a generation ahead of mine, too. So you're almost a decade older than me, huh? Yeah, to a high school student I might as well be knocking on death's door already. Das ist ziemlich nah an der Realität. Alles über 30 ist halbtot. Make the most of your teenage years, alright? Might feel like an eternity until you graduate, but the second you cross 20, you'll be walking with your cane like an old codger in no time. Oh, I didn't say being in your 20s was old, just that you were older than me. Circling back to what we were talking about before, you don't have to worry about me. I'm confident I can handle any task you give me. I'll be the judge of that. We'll be sticking to 3 of the city's districts. First, I'll show you around Old Town where we are now, which is the 8th district. I use some of the shops here in my day-to-day work, so they'll be worth committing to memory. That sounds good. I'm ready when you
Getting
are.
ready for a hard day's work?
That's right. Oh, thank you. I've put her on a trial period to start with.
Then that's all the more reason why you need to support her while she learns. Don't overdo it today, and make sure you're back in time for dinner. I mean that for you too, Agnes. We'll have a piping hot, delicious meal waiting for you. Wouldn't want it to get cold now, would you?
You're not her mom, you know? Oh, thank you. I already can't wait. The people here are so sweet. You're really blessed to have such a wonderful family as landlords. Shame the old man's always getting on my case, though. Anyway, we'll head off as soon as you finish your coffee. You got you-know-what with you, right? Ah, I do. You told me to keep it on me at all times to prevent it from being stolen. Good. Who knows if it will activate out of nowhere like it did before. But as long as I'm with you, I'll back you up as best I can. Gotta look out for my new assistant while I'm still giving her the tour, right? Right.
And speaking of, shall we?
We shall. Then let the workday begin.
Immer dieser Mix aus gesprochenen Teilen und ungesprochenen. So, what's the first order of business? The first thing I do every day I'm working is check the notice boards around the city. There's one here in Old Town, so let's go check that one out for starters. Got it. Oh, we should probably go talk to Victor before we head out, though. We should pay a visit to the repair shop down the alley out front, too. Understood. Victor first, then. After which we can check the notice board and visit the repair shop. Got it. Characters or locations with an event have a marker on them. The red one, required events, 4 SPGs, West. Green, optional, 4 SPGs. And blue, sub-events and others. You can now use the travel menu. Soweit ich sehen kann. Nur rotes, nur Main Story. Heading out again. As your landlord, I can't help taking notice. I won't ask what you're doing. Just be smart out there. You get me? Of course. Thank you for your concern. Don't worry about me, though. I know what I need to do. Good at. Van, she comes back with so much as a scratch on her, and I'm personally burying you. Mark my words. Alright, I get it. Don't pop a blood vessel. I wouldn't worry about her if you didn't give me a reason to. Anyhow, you've been eating probably, right? More or less. Sometimes Yuma dumps the leftover veggies on me. And I do cook for myself a lot. Really? I didn't realize you could cook. Why is that surprising? I make a mean sweet omelette. I'll have you know. Sweet omelette? Still rotting your teeth with that stuff, eh? Here, make some better stuff. Obtain ingredient set. Oh, thanks. Are you sure it's okay to give us so much? They're just leftovers from this morning, no worries. You get hungry, whip something up for yourselves. The office's kitchen is now available for cooking. Oh, gutes altes Kochen. The achievements section of the main menu is now unlocked. Press D-pad up at the main menu to open achievements. Ich wollte noch gleich mal reingucken. Aha, aha. Was haben wir schon geschafft? 1500 Schaden, 20 Hit-Chain. Ja, 3000 noch nicht ganz. Kurz davor mit 2856. 6 Gegner mit einmal. Also, kann ich bestätigen, okay? Good.
Okay.
Can't go wrong
Shop.
with any of them.
Geld eintauschen.
See you again.
Ja, alles für Shops.
Why, hello.
Kann ich überhaupt shoppen? Nee. Lässt Spiel aktuell nicht zu. Also gehen wir einfach zu unseren Main Quest Orten.
Welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
Not this way.
Yo, Van, what brings you by today? Sup, I got me a part-timer. I'm here to bring her up to speed on resources. This place is super useful, Agnes. You come here if you need any technical work done. Ah, so this is the shop you mentioned before. I see. Does the workshop service augments too? Yep, me and my sister Rebecca are augment technicians. She's way better at it than I am though, so you can leave that work to her. I'm more the shop's manager than anything really. This place is your bargain bin outlet for mechanical stuff. They'll repair them too. And not just machines. We buy and sell just about anything we can get our hands on. Feel free to take a look around if you are interested. Certainly. Admittedly, my sister's kinda out there, so handle customers, payment, that stuff. But you'll probably be fine with her. She's used to you, and so she'll take your work on no problem. Good to know. Jetzt kann ich einkaufen.
Do you know what you want?
Viel zu teuer.
I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want?
In Coin. Da kann man mal ihn mitnehmen. 15% mehr Item Drop Rate. Kann nicht
I
schaden.
hope to see you again.
Yeah! Oh, Ben, don't scare me like that. I thought my heart was gonna jump right out of my chest. Yo, pulling another all-nighter? If you're that jumpy, you're probably better off just going to bed. I just thought you might have been a customer. And that's how you greet a customer? Well, yes, customers are scary. People are scary. Outside of a few of the regulars here, I just can't handle them. Who's that? That girl over there. Ah, don't mind me. I'm like Van's assistant. Okay. Wait, she's not scaring me. That's weird. So, oh, sorry, just thinking. I don't envy you. Being Van's assistant sounds tough. Having to go out in the sun and talk to people. Do you have to work with them too? I could never do that. Don't push yourself too hard out there, okay? It's hard work. I appreciate the concern. I'll keep myself in check. I feel as though she's a bit too worried about me. Projection. She speaks machine. Real genius like that. But she can't handle people to save her life. At any rate, can I count on you to keep her Cypher spick and span? Roger that. We have this Cypher exclusive tuning device from the Vern company. You can have this. It's a token of our partnership. Amethyst ring. Oh, are you sure? Uh-huh. I just happened to make a few. We don't have them here yet anyway. There's not much you can do with them, but they should still help you out. Oh, but before you can use them, you will probably need to unlock some slots. What? You need an open slot to install an augment in. The more slots you've unlocked, the more augments you can use. Wanna give it a shot? Sure, sounds good. Oh, right. You need Sepith to open slots. Here, let me give you back some of the Sepith I borrowed. Receive 30 each of various types of Sepith. Oh, you sure? You don't have to if you needed that. But if you're okay with it, that works out nicely. Let's get cracking. You can modify augments and spend Sepith to unlock slots at factories within shops. Once unlocked, you can insert quartz into these new slots and raise your max EP. Wasserslot. Nee, war hier. Wasser. Ist noch in. Really appreciate it, Rebecca. Oh, it's no big deal. You're always helping me out, anyway. I needed to return the favor. If you ever need work done on your cipher, or you just need some new ports, feel free to drop by. You can create ports from snippets at factories within shops. Die nicht normal in meinen Augen. Angst vor Menschen haben. Menschen sind angsteinflößend. Brett. Info-Brett. Oh, is this what you were talking about earlier? Yep. I usually get requests through bulletin boards like this one. They're all over the city too, not just in Old Town. Sure, I see advertisements and messages and other kinds of information posted on them all the time. But do people really put in Spriggan requests on them too? Yep, but you gotta know where to look for them. Was that behind the bulletin board? Sure was. See how it says 4SPG? That means 4 Spriggan. Been going out of my way to spread rumors about it so people reach out this way. Partly for my own safety, but it also gives me some breathing room so I can pick and choose which jobs I take. To be honest, I don't get clients like you often, not many actually bother to track me down. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry if I broke any rules. Nah, shit's not set in stone. Everyone's different, so you're fine. Anyway, let's see what kind of job this is. Friendly felon. I saw my friend stealing money from the register at his part-time job. He must have his reasons for doing what he did, but as his friend, I can't just leave him be. So could I get your help? I'll be waiting in the plaza in Old Town. I'll fill you in on the details in person. Lot. They want you to investigate a friend they caught stealing? And this is what people post about. This might just be the perfect gig to get your feet wet and see how work rolls. The meeting spot's not far from here at all. Let's go talk to him when we are ready. Alright, if you're sure. Leading 4 SPGs raises Van's LGC alignment bit by bit. Depending on your LGC, Law, Grey, Chaos level, you might be able to work with groups associated with a specific alignment. Even a group unaffiliated with Law or Chaos.
Initializing planner mode. Navigation point set.
Runter. Oh, Mods request. They posted a request. Will they really come? Hey, Van, do you think that's our client? Don't see who else it could be. Are you Lord? We're from Arkwright Solutions. Oh, nice to meet you. Yes, I'm Lord. I'm the one who made the request. I've heard stories about you, but I never thought I'd get to talk to you in person. I wasn't too sure if asking a Spriggan for help would get me anywhere, but I had to try. Thank you so much for coming. I need your help to save my friend. Alright, we'll see what we can do, so don't worry. Name's Van, I'm the boss, and this here's Agnes. She's kinda like my assistant. I still have a lot to learn, but I promise I'll do everything I can to help. Oh, so you help out with problems too? I wouldn't expect a girl like you to... Sorry, no offense or anything. I know I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But there I go sticking my foot in my mouth. That's okay, no offense was taken. enough chatting. Let's get down to brass tacks. Your request mentioned your friend swiping some cash from the till at work, right? And you wanted to figure out why. Mind giving us a rundown of the situation? What this friend's like, and anything else you can think of? Not at all. My friend's name is Daniel. We've known each other since we went to Sunday school. Nowadays we're both working at the same cafe part-time. It sounds like you two are close. Yeah, we are. Which is why something just doesn't add up for me. He's such a good guy. I've never known him to do anything bad in my entire life. It all happened right as we were closing up shop yesterday. I just so happened to see him slip the money from the register into his pocket. I was honestly really shocked. I can't imagine why. It sounds really out of character for him to do that. What did you do after that? Nothing, actually. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I was too chicken to confront him. I just pretended like I didn't see anything. Don't get the wrong idea. I was worried, so I tried asking around without giving it away, see if anyone had any idea what was going on. I finally got a lead this morning. I learned that Daniel's going to do some shopping at the Orbital store over on Station Street. And people go to the Orbital store all the time. Doesn't really mean anything by itself. Maybe if you don't know Daniel. I don't know anyone with less interest in orbital devices than him. He must have a good reason to go looking for it. When you put it like that, you can see how it might look a little worrying. Thanks for the rundown. I think we've got a good idea of what's going on. Oh, I think we gotta figure out what he was planning on buying with the money he swiped. Alright, then, should we get to work? Questerklärung. War nicht nochmal zu lesen? Alright, ready to roll. We're gonna stake out your friend, keep an eye on his movements for a little while, and see if anything turns up. Sound good? Yes, that's fine. Thank you again for agreeing to help. Hold up, before I go, I still got some questions for you. First, what does Daniel actually look like? Right. Daniel's got black hair and he usually wears a brown jacket. I should have a photo of him around somewhere. I can send it to you later. Black hair and a brown jacket. Got it. We'll keep an eye out for him. You do that. In the meantime, think you can figure out... Go to the store. You two are close, so you've got a better chance than anyone else of figuring that out. You've got a point. I'll see what I can do. I'll let you two know what I find out after I get in contact with him. Perfect. Time to get to work, then. It was nice to meet you, lot. Don't worry, we'll take care of this.
Well, we're on the clock now.
I think that's about all there is to see in Old Town. Alright, next we need to head to Station Street so we can take care of Lot's request. Gotcha. We can also check out the bulletin board while we're there. Might have some more SPGs. Let's head on over. Du kannst nicht einfach mein Mikrofon verschieben, während ich das brauche. Das ist nicht okay. Du altes Dummbrot. So, kann ich die anderen Läden reingucken?
Off we go.
Here, nothing gets by the old man. You run into anything else, let me know. I'll give you the neighborhood discount. You really know how to keep your customers loyal. Oh, before I forget, I told myself I'd hand this to you the next time you drop by. Here, take it. Received 2 Tira balls. Hey, thanks for the tip. These definitely won't go to waste. Good. Fine, would this lady here be your new part-timer? I've heard a good deal about her already. Isn't she just adorable? Now I'm not sure how your paths crossed, young lady, but I wish you the best of luck under his wing. Thank you. I'll do my best.
Looking is always free, you know.
over hier. Zutaten, Status Teil Items, Teil Items.
Come back for more anytime.
Get your Tyrell times, 100 Mira. Hurry your ass up, I ain't got all day. Always so kind. One copy of the paper and some candy. I take it. Oh, would you happen to have any new flavors, madam? Matter of fact, I do. Melon soda flavor. You reading my mind? Hardly. Just a habit I picked up on. Should I not have? Well, no, that ain't the problem. Hey, quit your yowling and buy something already. Sorry. Ain't gotta tell me twice.
Quit dawdling and buy something.
Zeitung, die wir nicht lesen werden.
Come back soon.
Weil da einfach viel zu viel Text drin ist. Mehr Shops haben wir nicht, also nächsten Bereich. In die Station Street.
Off we go.
This is the area in front of the station, 7th District. Of course, I'm sure this ain't your first time coming here. It isn't. It'd be hard to live in Elith and not come here from time to time. My work brings me here plenty too, so that's not gonna be changing. Aside from the station itself, there's also the department store where you can stock up on items and equipment. Then there's the Warbler Cafe over there. If you need anything sci-fi related, that's where you will want to go. As long as you know where those two places are, you're good. You can get most stuff you need between them. The head branch of the Bracer Guild in Calvert is also here, isn't it? Yeah, but I'd rather not go anywhere near there, unless we got a good reason to. Oh, how come? Call it a business rivalry. Not to mention we can brush up against the line of what's considered strictly legal here and there. The less they notice us, the better. You can go and visit them if you want, but I'd rather not go with you. I see. For someone who wants nothing to do with the guild, he seems to know that Bracer we encountered in the Riverside District very well. Anyway, now that we're here, let's just look around for a bit until our client calls. Right. Gehen wir mal auf eine Shopping-Tour, wenn es da was zu shoppen gibt, was wir brauchen können.
They call it an Orbital Cafe.
This is the Orbital Cafe. I've never seen a store like this anywhere else but here. Me neither. It's a pretty novel concept. Come in, buy some orbments, and kick back and relax with some coffee or tea. The owner's wise beyond his years. He's a barista too, isn't he? Yeah, the guy's pretty quirky. Anyway, we're only here to make use of the Orbital factory. Let's make our way over to the counter. Alright. Oh, Mr. Arkwright. I was just about to get in contact with you. Hope it's cause you have good news for me. I do. Your arts plugins arrived. Plugin? Oh yeah, you probably don't know what those are. You know your Cypher's arts drivers, yeah? Yes, I have several arts set up in mine. Yeah. They still got some empty slots in them where you can put arts in. Those are custom slots. That's right. Plugins are what you use to set arts into custom slots. And here are the ones you ordered, man. Receive a variety of plugins. Since you paid for those in advance, I can go straight to setting them for you, if you'd like. Be my guest. Plugins can be set by selecting Set Plugin. Survival, Earthbreaker, Firebolt, and Spark Edge. Wasser und Space. Ich gebe Feuer. Und ihm gebe ich Erde. Oh, so that's how you set odds. Yeah. And you're only shelling out for the plugin itself. Setting them costs nothing. Set them out as much as I can really teach you. The rest you'll probably learn as you get used to them. That aside, I didn't realize she was also a sci-fi user. It's a long story. Our shop stocks both arts drivers and arts plugins. You are more than welcome to come by if you ever need either. Thank you, I will.
I can handle any maintenance.
Bestimmt reichlich teuer. 1600. Celebrate. Swap an art and augment menu. An art driver with basic space art. Nehmen wir ihn mit. Also, ist nur einer. Ist wahrscheinlich sowas wie ein Master Quartz. Aus den Vorgängerteilen. Ist jeweils noch einer. Ja, nehmen wir auf jeden Fall erstmal die günstigen mit. Das ist wiederbeleben, das ist ganz praktisch. Die sind mir aktuell ein bisschen zu teuer. Für 2000. Ein bisschen hoch im Preis. Inflation und alles. Plugins haben wir schon. Driver haben wir.
Thanks for being such a good customer.
Das machen wir aktuell keine.
What'll you have today?
Frau. Katzenanhänger. Nehmen wir mit. Weiß man nie, wann man die eintauschen muss für irgendwelche Gegenstände.
Thanks for coming.
Was fürs Telefon lassen wir noch hier. Das ist noch ein optischer Art im Menü. Muss erstmal nicht sein.
Do you have any preferences?
Kaffee, Milchlatte.
Thanks for coming in.
Brauchen wir auch nicht. Geld muss gespart werden. So gut wie möglich. Bevor alles zu teuer wird.
This tastes great.
Gut, zum nächsten Punkt. Wieder auf der anderen Straßenseite.
Right.
I can't stop staring at Treon Tower. It's so pretty.
It's also big as hell. 230 arj tall, to be exact. Can't miss it wherever you go.
See.
When tourists come to visit, it's always the first thing they see.
So. Ich wollte sagen, ich sehe keinen Turm. Da ist der Turm. Okay, time for some shopping. This place sells just about everything you can think of, from luxury goods to daily necessities. I believe there's a shop that sells guns on the second floor too, but I've never visited it. No surprise there. You can't even go inside without a permit. That shop's called Thunders, by the way. That's where we're going next. Feel free to wander around the other shops though. We can pick up some medicine while we're here.
I'm proud of all my wares.
Thank you for visiting the Western
Nehmen wir natürlich mit.
It's been a pleasure.
Stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping.
Well, it isn't my favorite brigand. And looking just as grumpy as ever. I don't think I have any medicine for that. I didn't come here to get any lip from you. Oh, you're aware of Van's work? I don't know anything in detail, but yeah. I'm from the Eastern Quarter, so I know my stuff. Hard to not be aware of the underworld when you come from a place like that. But don't you worry, this is just an ordinary pharmacy that sells extremely ordinary products.
Our stores have a wide variety
I see
of
you've
fine
started
goods for
stocking
sale.
Eastern remedies. Little pricey, but they've got their uses.
We hope you enjoy shopping
Still
with
strapped
us.
for cash, huh? You poor thing. Watch your mouth. It's fun coming with Van and seeing him interact with other people. I learn a little more about him with every little interaction.
Does anything catch your eye?
Panel. Purifying Spice. 2000 Heilung. Viel brauche ich doch noch gar nicht.
I hope I see you again.
Oder? Ich glaube, wir 700 bis 800.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
Does anything catch your eye?
Kompletter
You
Overkill.
enjoy shopping with us.
Und ansonsten das übliche
I
wie
hope
der
I
ganze
see you
Laden
again.
auch. Also nichts, was wir brauchen. Was gibt's hier?
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Taschentuch. Und Ausrüstung. Und da müssen wir mal gucken.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
So viel.
Our
Das.
stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Das ist bestimmt. Oh. Jupp. 9 Punkte. Magisches Ausweichen. Die schreckt ein bisschen viel. Jetzt wird's teuer. Aber das mache ich trotzdem.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store. Our
Teure
stores have
Schuhe.
a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
Wieso sind Schuhe so teuer im Vergleich zu einer Weste
We hope you
oder einem
enjoy
Shirt?
shopping with us.
So, haben wir hier irgendwas Gescheites? Ja. Wobei, ein bisschen mehr Speed. Für Van, ja, nehmen wir mit.
We await your next
Thank you
visit.
for visiting the Weston Department Store.
Weiter oben noch mehr Läden. Auch wenn ich
Our
kein Geld
stores
mehr
have a
habe.
wide variety of fine goods for sale.
Nö, da ist du.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Na denn, in den Pistolenladen. Who's the girl? One of your clients or something? She's actually my new assistant, believe it or not. It's a pleasure to meet you. Hey, name's Sylvie. I'm the third generation in a family of gunsmiths. Gonna guess you'd never even known there was a shop like this at a department store. No, I knew of it. I'm familiar with some people that enjoy hunting and competitive shooting. But I guess this isn't the kind of shop I was
We
expecting.
hope you enjoy
It's very
shopping with us.
proper. If you're gonna do something, gotta do it right. This place is the perfect spot, but lots of military folks coming by. I handle custom orders, modifying weaponry up to my customers' desired specs, within reason, of course. The clientele's really gotta trust me to let you tinker with their weapons like that, myself included. Don't let the name of the shop trick ya. Sylvie here can modify just about any weapon. You got some orbital staff parts lying around, don't ya?
Wide variety of fine goods for
An
sale.
orbital staff user? Interesting. Nothing out of my wheelhouse, of course. As long as there's mirror on the table, I'm happy to do my job. I would really appreciate that. That's all we had to do at the department store. Yep. But don't let that stop ya if you wanna go take a look elsewhere. Gift.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
Jupp, jupp. Aber keine Geschenke, ich hab schon fast mein ganzes Geld verprasst. Ah, that must be our client. This is Van of Arkwright Solutions speaking. I managed to get in touch with Daniel. He told me he's left the house already, so he should be arriving at the Orbital store any time now. Got it. I'll keep you updated. So Daniel's on his way? Yeah. Let's go get into position. Right. Suddenly feels like we're in a spy now. No, I need to take this seriously. I have to take this chance to learn all I can about the friggin' world.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
You got a permit, yeah?
We hope you enjoy
Aber ich
shopping
hab
with
doch
us.
kein Geld mehr. Ich bin doch arm. Gott, ich brauche so viel mehr Geld. Kann ich irgendwie Geld rausschlagen? Irgendwas, was ich verkaufen kann? Ganz ehrlich, ich
Thank you
vertick
for
das Ding.
visiting the Weston Department Store.
Das ist zwar richtig gut, aber ich vertick
Our
das
stores
jetzt.
have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you
Bessere
enjoy shopping with us.
Ausrüstung ist wichtiger als ein One-Time-Heal. Nee, ich nehme die höhertreffende Genauigkeit für beide.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for
You
sale.
better take good care of it.
So, kann ich re-upgraden oder habe ich nicht
We hope you
noch
enjoy shopping with
New
us.
Material?
What's it gonna be?
Ach nee, ich habe noch für beide. Sehr schön. Hier noch ein bisschen mehr Stuff raus.
I'll get more good stuff in stock soon.
Willst du raus, Katze? Dann machen wir das schnell.
Thank
Bevor es
you
hier
for
weitergeht.
visiting the Weston Department Store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Schauen, wie lange die Katze braucht, bis sie wieder nervt, um wieder reinzukommen. In typischer Katzenmanier. Einfach an die Ecke stehen. Schauen. Here we go. This seems like a good spot to keep an eye out. I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but be casual. You're acting weird, drawing attention to us, because you're nervous. I'm a little nervous, but I'll do my best. Oh, could that be him? I think so. He matches our client's description perfectly. So that's Daniel, our little cash register thief. I'm looking for the latest model of Burn's cutting-edge Glare series of mobile cameras. Do you have any in stock right now? We certainly do. You're very lucky too. It's a really popular model, so it comes in and out of stock all the time. I bring one out right away. Lucky, yeah. Thanks. Looks like he's here to buy a camera. Very expensive one too. That model's like 50,000 mirror. That's a lot of money. Same amount of mirror I pulled together. Pay van at first. You could buy a precious gemstone with that much mirror. I hear photography is a really mirror pit of a hobby if you're serious about it. I'd rather sink 50,000 mirror on car mods, to be honest, but that's just me. I take it he's some sort of car buff? Is it just me, or is he acting a little strange? It's like he doesn't want to buy the camera to begin with. And he wasn't even sure what camera model he wanted in the first place. He had it written down instead, like he's here for someone else. Nah, it's bothering me too. So it'd be an open and shut case, but guess not. Oh, I think he's about to leave. Thank you very much for your purchase. Please come again. Let's tail him. Got it. Almost time for the meeting. I don't want to be late. He rushed off in the direction of the department store. Something here definitely smells. Wonder what's making him rush there right now. I can think of a few possibilities, but let's just go after him for now. schauen wir doch mal, was los ist. We lost him. He's definitely in here somewhere, though. Yeah, didn't look like he noticed we were tailing him either, so I doubt he ran away. Let's just look around and see if we can find him. Right. Wir finden ihn ganz einfach. Wir folgen einfach dem roten Dreieck. Schönen roten Dreieck mit Ausrufezeichen. I am so sorry I kept you waiting. Don't worry, you're right on time. Found him. That's his voice, alright. So, how did it go? I bought it, no problem. This is the correct camera, right? Yes, certainly is. Thank you for going out of your way to purchase it. As agreed, I will no longer be pressing charges about what happened. Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. I wonder if this is the reason he stole that money from the cash register. Sure looks like it. Something seems real fishy about all of this. Sorry to rain on your parade, but do you mind putting this deal on hold for a sec? What's going on here? We are from Arkwright Solutions office. We work here in the capital. We were hired to investigate you, Daniel. What? Wait, did Lord hire you? Don't worry, we're not here to stop you guys or anything. We just want you to tell us a little about what's happening here. What's the story? I know it's a lot to ask, but we need something to report back to our client. It's our job after all. And if you don't want him to know the full truth, we can help you out there too. Damn it. Everything was going so well too. But I guess it can't hurt to tell you, since you are willing to keep this all a secret. I don't want to cause you any more trouble, so do you mind if I do the talking? Very well. I can see we aren't getting out of this without telling them the truth. So if you would. Well, this is all my fault, really. 2 days ago, I was riding my bike to work as always. But the road I usually take was really busy, so I decided to take the next one over instead. Just as I was exiting it, though, I rode right into this man here. Fortunately, he wasn't badly harmed, but his camera was totally ruined. So you got into an accident? Basically, yeah. I'm lucky it was this man and not someone else, though. He said ordinarily he'd be well within his rights to turn me over to the police and sue me for damages. But he was willing to let bygones be bygones as long as I compensated him for the camera. I didn't have any money, so getting sued would cause a lot of trouble for both me and my family. So I did whatever I could to claw it together with the intention of paying it back later. Then you used that money to buy a new one? I see. I think I know what's going on now. I'm glad to hear that. I don't like being treated like some kind of criminal just for being a decent human being. Still, do you mind if I check just one thing? What do you mean? Can you show me the broken camera that started all this? What would that achieve? It's the exact same model that young Daniel here purchased. Of that I'm certain. I gave him a note with the exact model name on it, so I'm certain he bought the right one. Oh, I don't doubt that. But you could be lying about which model was broken in the first place. The only way we can be sure this is all fair and above board is to see it. What do you mean? Oh, you're saying he could be taking advantage of this to make Daniel buy him a more expensive camera than the one that he damaged? But that's why we need to check that they are the same. I can't believe that's true. I rode into him out of nowhere. He wouldn't have had time to come up with a lie like that. You're naive, kid. Ever heard of mock-ups? It's a product replica that's equipped with just the bare minimum functions so you can test how it feels to use. There's a few scammers going around using those to get people to buy them the real thing. Like as compensation for an accident they deliberately caused by running into their victim, for example. Wait, you're not just suggesting. It's quite an accusation you're making there. I don't have a habit of carrying around broken items, so I'm afraid I can't prove anything right now. Besides, you've got nothing to do with any of this. You've no right to order me around. I ain't ordering you around. but I can't just sit back and let this poor guy get swindled out of a lot of mirror just because he didn't know him any better. Nothing wrong with opening his eyes up a little. I realize how inappropriate this is coming from me, since the accident was my fault and everything. But would it be possible to see the broken camera after all? Later, I mean. Doesn't have to be now. What basis do you have for trying to pin this on me? I can see that giving you a chance to settle this out of the courts was a mistake. I do realize just how rude we must sound to you. We just want a reason to believe your story. Please, won't you give us one? Why? I'm the victim here. Why am I supposed to be doing the legwork here? Alright, if being nice won't do it here, guess it's time to shift gears a little. If you give up on the camera and leave this guy alone, we'll let you go. But you won't be so lucky if you try and pull this shit again. I would have gotten away with it if you hadn't come along, asshole. Oh, what a joke this is. I've had enough. Here you go. Take your damn camera. The man returned the camera to Daniel. What? Man, what a shit show. You two better watch it. If I come across this solutions office of yours again, I'm going to put you in your damn place. I'll show you exactly what I mean if I ever have the displeasure of seeing you again. Then it really was just a setup? Sure was. It was like he turned into a whole different person. It took me by surprise. Still, this is the best outcome for you, isn't it? Now you don't need to give away the camera after all. Just so you know, we know you took money from the cash register at your job to buy it. You only just bought the thing, so I'm sure the shop will let you return it. If that's what you want to do, at least. It's like I'm dreaming. I was going to return the money as soon as I could. I didn't even want to take it in the first place, as I have the option of just refunding the camera and returning it ASAP. I think that's the best course of action. Or are you planning to put it back? That's a good question. Well, way I see it, you've got two options here. You can explain what happened to your boss and return the mirror in person. I can't guarantee you're not gonna get fired on the spot, but you can at least square up about it. What you did wasn't right, but you were being exploited by a criminal. Hopefully they'll go easy on you if they know that. Your other option is to slip the money back without telling anyone. Sounds like your friend's already covering for you, so I doubt any discrepancy in their numbers is going to get traced right back to you. You'll get to keep your job and everything, but no promises your conscience will be clean after the fact. Personally, I feel like the best if you owned up to your mistake. What do you think I should do? What do I think? Well, what would I do in this position? Was macht man? Nah, fucked up. Be straight about it. My take on things is that it was a bad thing, but not the end of the world. I just own up to it and try to move past it if I was you. Especially if you feel like the guilt is gonna eat at you after the fact. Yeah, I think you're right. Then, yeah, I'm gonna tell my boss about it. Last thing I want is to drag Lot into this. I couldn't stand it if they find out the money's gone and blame him for covering for me. I'd rather own up to my mistakes and move on, even if I have to face the consequences of my actions. I think you're doing the right thing. I'm rooting for you. By the way, I'm not wrong in assuming Lot was the one who hired you two. Yes, that would be right. He happened to see you taking the money from the cash register and was worried about you. Damn it. I had a feeling he'd seen me doing it. Are you guys okay with me paying you instead of him? As long as you run things by him, sure. Oh, and no stolen mirror either. That goes without saying. I didn't cover the full amount with stolen mirror. Anyway, 20,000 came from my own pocket. I'll still have that left even after I return what I stole. Glad to hear it. Wire the money when you're set then. Will do. And I'll go and apologize to Lot about the whole thing too. I also need to thank him for hiring me. Hiring you. You really saved me today. Thank you so much.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
Eine Stimme. Langsam lässt sie nach. We're done with Station Street now. Well, save for looking at the bulletin board. It's on the right-hand side of the station's main entrance. Come on. Got it.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Damn, this place is packed today.
Not good with crowds, I assume?
Nah, I love them. Perfect thing to slip into when someone's tailing my ass. Let's see what we've got.
Attaché case delivery. They need a package delivered to 13I. Just to be clear, it's possible others may try to get in your way, so be extremely cautious. I'll be waiting at the bench located on platform 1 of Central Station. Huh, it's a transportation job. That's odd. Do you get these kinds of requests often? Nah. For real, this is a job all on its own, and I'm not one. This is a pretty rare. Must be a special reason they are asking me. Right. Well, whatever. Makes for a perfect trial. Let's book it to the Central Station. This is where we are picking up the case for the courier job. Right. The job description mentioned that other people might try to stop us from seeing the job through, though. We should be paying careful attention to our surroundings then. Right on. Now, let's go in. I'm sorry, but something is still bothering me about this job. Everything about it seems so suspicious. Are you really taking the job? And what do the number and letters in the job description even mean? 13I. Don't worry about the number, but the I is the recipient's initial. I know who it is, and I trust them. Never met him in person, of course, but they got quite the rap in the criminal world as a goody two-shoes. That case isn't gonna have bombs or drugs or anything super shady, so don't worry about it. Our job's just making sure it gets to its destination safely. Alright, if you're that certain about this, I will say no more. We should head on inside then. Oh, nehmen wir an. Central Station. It's been ages, but it's just as massive in person as I remembered. That's the biggest station in the capital for you. Let's see, we're supposed to grab the goods from the man sitting on the bench at track 1. Track 1 would be on the left side of the station. Shall we get moving? You the guy in the request? We're Arkwright Solutions. We'll take the goods from here. Who might the young lady be? My new assistant. She's still in training, but you can trust her. Pleased to meet you. Very well. It's in the case. And just like that, he's gone. Oh, there's something under the bench. Huh. So I take it this is what this was meant for us. Man in Agnes grabbed the attaché case and the accompanying note. The attaché case and the note. This definitely doesn't reek of a shady deal. Good. We got what we came for. Time to get out of here. It'd be a serious pain in the ass if our buddies decided to drop by. Good point. Let's be on our way. Can I have a minute, you two? What have you got there? Oh, look who it is. You're the guy who was with the inspector the other day. This guy has a name. It's Nate. Not like I care if you remember or not. Wait, you were the ones who sent that reporter on us, weren't you? She ended up causing a huge commotion in the station because she wouldn't leave us alone. Damn, sounds rough, buddy. Not sure what it's got to do with me, though. You really know how to rub someone the wrong way. You said your name was Agnes, right? I'd stay away from shady characters like him if I was you. I appreciate your concern, but I'm perfectly fine. I'm currently working for him as a part-time employee, actually. What? Now that's something you should really reconsider. If there's something you need to talk to somebody about, I can totally listen. Look, man, I don't care if you're looking for a hookup, but don't do it in broad daylight. We're busy people, you know. What? Wait, I'm not finished with you yet. I don't care about you. I care about that case you have there. Why? Am I breaking some sort of law I don't know of? In case you didn't know, train stations are ideal targets for criminals. Whether it's stealing, groping, or some kind of shady deal, crimes are way easier to commit with a lot of people around. So if I see a shady character like you walking out with a suspicious-looking briefcase, that's a double whammy of dubiousness. It's too suspicious to just let you go like that. That sounds more like you're relying on instinct than any concrete evidence. I'm sorry, but I don't think it's very fair to treat people like suspected criminals without good reason. I'm not suspecting you of anything, Agnes. This guy here's the problem. Now hurry up and show me what's in that case. You'll be free to go after that, as long as there's nothing illegal, of course. You know I can just decline to have my private property searched, yeah? I don't gotta show you anything if I don't wanna. If you're really dying to see what I got here, you're gonna need a search warrant. We'll talk then. The nerve of you, I swear. Now I'm even more curious what you've got in that thing. He's really not making this easy for us, is he? Fine, just because it's you, I'll do you a solid and tell you what's in it. Bunch of crossbell hotshots. We got a client who wanted a huge chunk of their back catalog imported. What's a hotshot? Do I really have to explain it? You know what I'm talking about, right? I'm guessing it's some sort of magazine featuring pictures of women. Not like I would know. I've never seen or read them. Das ist eine Lüge. I see. Not gonna lie, I'd much rather not go broadcasting my clients' fetishes to the cops. But if you really insist, fine, you can look as much as you want. Don't worry, we'll gladly keep guard while you're enjoying yourself. You've got no choice, huh? We can't risk him running off with them. Why are you looking at me like that? Stop it! Oh, no need to be shy. Hey, I can even get some extras next time we import a batch, just for you. Fine, fine. Just stop talking before you make Agnes think I'm some kind of pervert. Okay, I admit it, you're right. I don't have any hard evidence to suspect you of anything. I'm not sure if there's actually magazines in that thing, but let's just say I believe you for now and let you go. You sure? Would make things easier on us if you did. Just so we are clear, I'm not doing this for you. It's for Agnes' sake, and my honor. Thank you very much. We'll get going then. That Arkwright Solutions guy is not to be trusted. I'm going to have to keep an eye on him, so I wish I could trust Agnes' judgment here. Phew, we're finally away from him. Yeah, dude caught me off guard there. You know if he's got great instincts or if that was just some dumb bug. Just to be sure, the case is actually full of men's magazines, right? Of course not. No one's gonna go through all this trouble for something like that. We got sidetracked enough. Let's get back to getting this thing to the drop-off point. Okay. Let me check the note again, just to be sure. The drop-off point is on the north side of the Riverside district. Must be at the end of the path on the left of the temple. Alright, let's get going. So keep your eyes peeled for trouble. Understood? We thankfully managed to avoid getting searched by Nate. I can't deny I'm rather curious myself about what's in that case.
They call it an Orbital Cafe.
Okay.
Off we go.
Riverside District.
Off we go.
Well, here's Riverside, the 6th district. Don't imagine you've been by here often. I've rarely had a need to, so no, I haven't. Although I've heard it's a popular after-class spot for students. Oh yeah? The place is mighty pretty and got a wide variety of shops and stalls. The date here scores a 10 out of 10 when it comes to the view. Fun doesn't stop when the sun goes down either, what with the concert hall and all the bars around. You must frequent this place a lot, since you know so much. I didn't have much time to look around last time we came here. Work hard and we might be able to get to see the sights for a bit.
Well, where'd you next? Hello, sweetheart.
Marty. Hello there, Ben. Here, you too, Agnes. It's wonderful seeing you two together again. Yeah, long story short, I guess I hired myself a new assistant. Figured we'd drop by for a proper greeting. Once again, it's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure's all mine, darling. How's your first day on the job treating you? I'm sure it's going to be a hard work. But if you need to relax after a hard day of work, you're always welcome here. Danke für den Follow. Einen wunderschönen guten Tag. Thank you very much. Oh, you might have guessed already since you're here, but I'm also open throughout the day, too. Feel free to drop by for lunch if you'd like. Sounds good. We might drop by for that and some info.
What are you in the mood for?
Passionate kiss, lemon tea, pepperoni potato salad.
Aw, you're leaving already?
Right.
Wow, uns Macbeth uns hinführt. Oh ja, das wird viel Zeit fressen. Ich habe gerade mal angefangen. Ich bin jetzt bei 4 Stunden knapp. Ich rechne für einen Durchgang mit 80 bis 100, wie bei den Vorgängern. Finally found ya, buddy. You the smuggler. Just keep calm and hand over the case. That way, no one gets hurt, yeah. Better do what we say, or the little miss here's gonna get it. Would be a shame if she ends up in a hospital. Guess you finally showed yourselves, huh? Nothing personal, you're all just doing my job here. But how about we take care of business elsewhere? Little cramped here for a beatdown. Hope you're ready, Agnes. Yes, I'm ready whenever. Hell's up with you, cocky bastard. You're gonna regret giving us lip. 54 Stunden und erst Kapitel 3. Oh boy, da habe ich ja was vor mir.
Deploying shards! You're in for now! Your time's run out! Come on!
A chance!
Ja, so, aber der rennt bestimmt wieder weg. Nee, er bleibt wahrscheinlich so. Au! Nicht Münzen schmeißen. Wir schmeißen Münzen.
All you on, yes.
A chance.
Boost level maximum strength.
Pull out all the stops.
Oh, da erweitert sogar die Reichweite vom Zauber. Dann machen wir gleich noch.
Initializing drive.
Gut, ich hab die Demo selbst nicht gespielt, weil ich bevorzuge es gerne blind in Spiele zu gehen.
All you on, yes. There, a chance.
Man muss es ja auch zeitnah durchspielen, denn ich habe ja gelesen, was der zweite Ableger von der Reihe schon früh in 2025 bei uns rauskommen soll.
Boost level maximum strength.
Was ja bei Cold Steel teils Jahre gedauert hat zwischen den Ablegern.
All you on, yes. Son of
A chance! Boost level maximum strength.
Activating drive.
Damn, crap. Und damit sind die zwei down. We lost? Man, we didn't even stand a chance. I got time to kill if you two are up for round 2, you know. Hate sounding just like you two punks, but I'll definitely be sending you to the hospital if you keep this up. Damn it. We'd be in for some big mirror if we could just grab the goods. Screw it, it ain't worth it, man. Let's just scram. Well, at least the package is still safe. That should hopefully be it. Yeah, looks like it. Wasn't sure who we'd come across, but I guess I was worrying over nothing. Wouldn't say nothing, you're just too strong. Those two actually have quite a reputation for knowing how to put up a fight. Hope you enjoyed the show, at least. Oh, first time we meet face to face. You know her? A pleasure, I'm Isabel, and I'm the client who posted your request. Figured I should at least pick up the goods in person, even if it meant digging myself out of my dark and comfortable hole and coming out into the sun for a while. Gott, da hast du dir aber was vorgenommen auf Nightmare. Das ist normal was ich eigentlich auf Beta Playthrough mache, weil das kann ich mir mal vorstellen. Ich will mein Spiel an sich genießen. Das klingt für mich zu sehr wie Tutor, aber als Tortur. Aber ich wünsche dir viel Erfolg dabei. Okay then, here's your stuff. Yep, this is it. Good work. This should be just what my patient needs. Patient? You mean there's medicine there? That's what I mean, yeah. You can probably tell, but I'm a doctor. Not a regular kind though. Think more back alley. I take all kinds of jobs as long as the mirror, the client, and the mood is right. My current patient's a kid with an incurable disease. Rare to see it in the Republic. Needed some medication for it that was only recently approved in Remiferia. Foreign medication then. Wouldn't have been approved in the Republic yet, then, if it's still new even in Remiferia. Still technically illegal, so you gotta handle it on the down low. And since I guess a particular someone was busy, you put in the request for us to handle it. We're gonna uptake as ever. I appreciate that. Getting this medication all the way from Remiferia is a real hassle, let me tell you. At least funding's not really an issue here, since the kid's parents are rich. I see. But you sprung a leak somewhere, yeah? And that's how those two knew about it. Probably wanted to hold the meds hostage so they could fleece the parents for a good chunk of mirror. You definitely need to run a tighter ship if you don't want the whole world to know what you're up to. Harsh, but true. I can see that, especially after this. If you don't mind, then I'll be getting back to my patient. And don't worry about the payment, I'll be sure to get it to you. Let's hope we meet again, you two. Later. Isabel's a black market doctor then. She looks like she's quite reasonable still. Yeah, she is. It was nice getting to meet her. Alright, let's get going. Of course. Well done on this job, then. I wonder where Isabel treats her patients. She said something about a dark hole, right? But they also talked about a third someone. Wonder who that could be. There's so much I still don't know. Feels like I'm just scratching the surface.
All in a day's work. Reward deposited.
Chaos, ein bisschen grau. Hey. Das klingt wie ein Plan. It's time we clock out. Good work today. That was more difficult than I expected. Though it's a bit early, I don't mind putting in a few more hours. My girl, it's your first day. No need to go so hard right off the bat. But if you've got some spare hours, we can hit up the Orbital Cafe in front of the station. What do you say? I'll even treat you. Think of it as a sign-on bonus. Oh, really? Are you sure? Of course I am. I'm sure. You've more than earned it, and I can tell you're gonna be a great asset. Man, I can almost taste the cream on that new latte already. I'm gonna die and go to dessert heaven. He just wants to go so he can indulge himself in sweets, doesn't he? Figures. Well, I'm ready to go when you are. Speichern. Denn ich muss für heute dann leider Schluss machen, da ich morgen früh um 5 schon wieder raus muss. Also beenden wir erstmal die Aufnahme.